Well, it's true. It's no longer a maybe.
He really is moving the lab?
Dr. Harrison told me this morning they finalized the agreement and he's moving to McGinley at the end of the semester. You okay?
Just feels like I've been blasted into orbit, and I have no idea where I'm going to land.
You'll be fine. You'll splash down in the ocean somewhere.
Thanks. It's just, I finally picked my research area and gotten started here.
I've got my quals in May, and then I have to defend my thesis proposal in September. Let's go.
So what time is our lab meeting this afternoon?
Launch time is T-minus 4:30.
How can this be happening? How can Dr. Harrison just leave like this?
Happens all the time. They get a better funding opportunity and off they go. You know, someday you might do the same thing.
Oh, sure. Easy for you to say, because you're tagging along.
Hey, you don't think he'll let me drive the U-Haul, do you?
Okay, everybody, thanks for coming on such short notice. I guess most of you have heard by now that McGinley University, together with funding from the DOI, has started on a new research project, and they have invited me to move my lab to their facility. It's a move that will greatly expand the research we've been doing here.
It's great that your research is getting some real support, Dr. Harrison, but this came up so fast.
I know this is unsettling for all of you, but I'm going to do my best to make sure you all find a good, strong academic home somewhere. Robert, of course, will come with me. He's almost finished with his PhD, and he'll stay on as a postdoc.
That's great for Robert, but I'm worried about my own situation.
I don't see why. You passed all your qualifiers with stellar marks. Your thesis defense prep is going well.
But if you leave before the end of the semester, when will I defend my proposal? I will not be ready before you go.
That's all the reason for you to come with me to McGinley.
I'm not trying to be difficult, but if I go, I might have to start all over again.
That's not a certainty, but you'll need to check with McGinley about transferring.
I had a friend who transferred with her professor's lab after she had finished her quals, and it was a mess because the new school didn't accept her test scores and they wanted her to
Start all over?
Now, don't panic. I'll just email Dr. Melbourne at McGinley right now and find out what the protocol is for transferring grad students. There. I've CC'd you on it. We should hear back from him soon.
What about first-year students? I just chose my research area, and there's no one else in the department working on it except you.
Yes, I know, Elena. This is a very difficult spot if you don't want to move to McGinley with us. But because you just started in your program, you could just switch your area and stay here.
So I guess I'll flip a coin.
Elena, you're a good student. Dr. Ramirez would love to have someone of your caliber in his lab. He's even asked about you. You could adapt your interest in photoelectric cell behavior to his research. Alicia, you doing okay? You're in a pretty good spot right now. Every option is open to you. You just need to choose.
I mean, you haven't even done your quals yet. You can go or stay.
I talked to Dr. Price about continuing my cell implant research, but he said I needed to talk to Dr. Ramirez. Dr. Ramirez is going to Italy next year on a special project.
Oh, you should tag along. I hear Rome is lovely.
I haven't done my quals, and I'm not finished with my thesis proposal.
That makes it easy then. Come with us to McGinley and you can continue your research uninterrupted.
It's not that simple, Dr. Harrison. My fiance did his qualifiers last summer, and he just finished defending his thesis proposal. He's on track to graduate in a year or so he can't leave.
That is a problem. Have you talked this over with your fiance?
He doesn't want me to leave, and I don't want to go either.
So it's you and Max we have to worry about.
You don't have to worry about me, sir. My bags are packed. I'm ready to go.
That's great, Robert.